Welcome to Maths TV. Today we'll be going through Maths paper IGCSE 0580 41 May-June 2017. Today we'll be going through Maths Extended Paper 4 May-June 2017 variant 41 0580. Question number 1. An energy company charged these prices in 2013. These are the prices. In 90 days, the Siddiq family used 1885 units of electricity. Calculate total cost in dollars. So total cost in dollars, unit price is 23.15, will be multiplied by 90 days, and this will be the cost, plus there will be cost for gas as well. This one units, basically these are the units, and this is the fixed cost for 90 days. This will be per day cost, basically this one will be per day cost, and the unit cost will be 13.5. so 13.5 will be multiplied by these units, so 1885 into 13.5. now if we calculate these numbers, this will be giving us 23.15 multiplied by 90 plus 1885 multiplied by 13.5. So this will be equal to 27531, and we'll have to convert this into dollars because these are cents, so we'll divide this by 100. So this will be 2 divided by 100 will be equal to 275.3. Second part, in 90 days the gas used by Khan family costs this much dollars. Calculate the number of units of gas used. So number of units gas used we have to calculate. So for 90 days they will be paying for each day it will be 24.5. so 90 multiplied by 24.5, this will be adding to per unit price, which is 5.5 cents. So 5.5 cent, and number of units we don't have. Let us suppose this is X, so this is equal to the total bill for gas will be $198.16. Okay, so this 198.16 is basically in dollars, so we will multiply this to convert into cents. So this will be equal to 19816, and now we can calculate value of X. X will be equal to 19816 minus 2205 and divided by 5.5. now we can calculate this. 19816 minus 2205, this will be equal to this one, and divide by 5.5, this will be equal to 3202, which is the number of units. B part, in 2013 the price of each unit of electricity was 13.5 cents. Over the next 3 years the price increased exponentially at a rate of 8% per year. Calculate the price for each unit of electricity after 3 years. So 13.5 is the price, so it will be increased exponentially. 1.1 over 8 over 100, 8% increase, and for in 3 years duration, so we'll take 3 over here, and we can calculate 13.5 multiply by in brackets 1 plus fraction will be 8 over 100, and close this will be raised to the power 3, and this will be resulting to 17.00 or 17. C part, over these 3 years the price of each unit of gas increased from 5.5 to 7.7 cents. Calculate the percentage increase from 5.5 to 7.7 cents. So increment, if we subtract 7.7 minus 5.5 will be 2.2. This increment will be against 5.5 into percent, and the calculation will give us 2.2 divided by 100, sorry, divided by 5.5 multiplied by 100, this will be equal to 40. So this is 40% increase. Second part, over the 3 years the 5.5 cent increased exponentially by the same percentage each year to 7.7 cent. Calculate the percentage increase each year. So percentage increase rate percentage we have to calculate, which will be equal to 3 exponentially. So 3 years we can take 3, and 7.7 over 5.5 minus 1. So this will be subtraction, and we can write it as r over 100 will be equal to, this will be 3 and cube root of 7.7 over 5.5 minus 1, and this 100 we can shift to this side. So our final equation will be r is equal to 3, which is cube root of 7.7 over 5.5 minus 1 into 100, and we can calculate this. Cube root of fraction, basically we have to use this one, cube root of 7.7 divided by 5.5 and minus 1 multiplied by 100. So this will be multiplication sign we have to put, so this will be 11.86. this is equal to 11.868, which is basically rounding to 11.86 or 11.87 also, or even you can round 11.9 as answer. D part, in 2015 an energy company divided into its profit in the ratio shareholders, bonuses and development, 5, 2 and 6 ratio. In 2015 its profit was 90 million. Calculate the amount of company the company gave to the shareholders, and shareholders are having 5 portions of this ratio. So 5 out of how many? Sum of ratios will be 6 plus 2 will be 8, 8 plus 5 will be 13. So 5 over 13 into 390 million, and if we calculate 5 divided by 13 multiply by 390 million, so answer will be 150 million. 150 million. E part, the share price of company in June 2015 was $258.25. This was the increase of 3.3% on the share price in May 2015. Calculate the share price in May 2015. This is also basically reverse percentage question. So increment is 3.3%. So we'll calculate directly 103.3%. If it is increment, we'll be taking 100 plus that increment. If it is decreased, then we'll be taking 100 minus that percentage. So divided by 100 into x, the original amount. So this will be equal to 258.25. So x will be equal to, we can calculate x, 258.25. 100 will go to this side as numerator, and this will be resulting to as denominator. So 103.3. After calculation we'll get answer. So we'll 258.25 multiply by 100 and divided by 103.3. So calculation will be resulting to $250. This is equal to $250. Question number 2. The time taken for each 90 cars to complete the lap of a rack track is a racetrack. Racetrack is shown in the table. This is the table shown. So we can, what we have to do, A part, write down the model time interval. Model time interval will be the maximum frequency is 24, so this will be model class 71 to 72. B part, calculate an estimate of the mean time. So for mean we have formula sigma fx over sigma f. So will be, first we have to calculate the mid of these two values. 70 plus 71 divided by 2 will be 70.5. Similarly, 71 plus 72 divided by 2 will be 71.5. This plus this will be 72.5. Similarly, add these two values, divide by 2, will be getting 73.5, and similarly mid of these two values will be 74.5. Now we will multiply this with this, and we will write here 70.5 into 17 plus 71.5 multiply by 24 plus 72.5 multiply by 21 plus 73.5 divided multiply by 18 and plus 74.5 multiply by 10. These values, and this will be divided by the total of frequency, which is 90. So divide by 90. So if we calculate, this will be 70.5 multiplied by 17 plus 71.5 multiplied by 24 plus 72.5 multiplied by 21 plus 73 plus 73.5 multiplied by 18 plus 74.5 multiplied by 10, this one, and divided by 90. So if we divide by 90, we will get 72.27. So we can write 72.3 as answer. C part, complete the cumulative frequency table. We have to complete. So up to 17, this is up to 71, this is 17. Up to 72 will be 24 plus 17, and 24 plus 17 will be 41. So 41. Similarly, 41 plus 21 will be 62, and 18 plus 62 will be 80. 10 plus 80 will be 90, and this one is complete. The second part, we have to draw cumulative frequency diagram on the given graph. So these are the table of values which we have already done. Up to 71, it will be 17. This is 10, and this will be 15. Middle point will be 15, 16, 17. So we can take up to this point. This is for 71. For 72 up to 72 it is 24, 72 it is 41, basically this table which we have drawn. This will be 71, will be 17, 72 will be 41, so we'll be taking 40 over here and a little above, so this will be 41. Next value is 73. For 73 it is 62, up to this one is 60 and a little more, so up to this one. Then 80, 74 will be 80 and 80 is exact value, we can take here. 75 will be 90, this is also exact value. Now we have indicated this one. Find the median time. Before that one we have to draw this cumulative frequency diagram. For that one we will be drawing free hand curve, which will be like this, and it will be curving to 0, so we can move a little above so that you can see clearly. This will be moving to 0 like this, so this will be our cumulative frequency curve like this. After drawing this curve, they are saying find the median. Median will be the middle value, and middle value will take from this side 90. Half of 90 will be 45, and 45 will be up to this point. We can write here 45, and with the help of scale we will be drawing that 45 line. So this will be 45. We can join this side with dotted lines with the curve up to this one, and this will be extended to this side, joined to x-axis, and this value, this will be median value, which is 72.1. we can write here 72.1. Then they are saying find the interquartile range. For interquartile range we'll have to take 75th percentile and 25th percentile, and then we'll check the difference between them. So 75th percentile, 75 or 100 into 90, this 90, right? So this will be equal to 67.5. 67.5, we will check. This is 60, so this is 65 in middle, 65.5. 67.5 is required, so up to this one we can write 67.5, and we'll have to join this point with the cumulative frequency curve. I'll draw this solid line, and this one you can join with x-axis as well. So we got this value which is 73.3. 73.3. This is the value which is for upper quartile, and for lower quartile we'll have to calculate 25th percentile. For 25th percentile we can calculate this, which will be 22.5. so 22.5 will be here, 22.5, this will be in over here, and we can write here 22.5, and we can join this point with the curve and join this side also with that x-axis. So this one is 71.2 2 you can take 71.2. Now interquartile will be the difference between these two values. 73.3, if we calculate 73.3, this value minus 71.2, which is equal to 2.1. So interquartile range will be 2.1. On one lap of the race track measures this many meters, correct to the nearest 10 meter. So this value is rounded to the nearest 10. A car completed the lap of 75 seconds and this time is also corrected to the nearest second. Calculate the upper bound for the average speed of the car. Answer we have to provide in kilometer per hour. So for distance we can check upper bound. Upper bound will be for 3720 will be the value, and upper bound of this value will be 3725. We are adding half of this will be adding, and for lower bound we can subtract, but we require only the upper bound. And for time we will be taking 75, and upper bound and lower bound both I will write for you. So lower bound will be this one, upper bound will be 75.5 because this is nearest second, so added half second and subtracted half second also, so 74.5. Then we will be we know that speed is equal to distance over time. So distance we will take upper bound 3725, this one, divided by the lower bound because we need the upper bound of the answer. So the maximum answer, for the maximum answer we will be taking the upper bound divided by lower bound. So time we will take lower bound 74.5, and this will be resulting into 3725 divided by 74.5. This will be equal to 50. So 50 is basically meter per second speed, but we need answer in kilometer per hour, so we'll have to convert 50 into kilometer per hour. So 50 will be meters will be divided by 1000, and for minutes to convert into hours will be multiplying by 60 and 60. So we can simplify this calculation. 50 multiplied by 60 and divided by 1000 will be resulting to 180. So it will be 180 kilometers per hour. Question number 3. This transformation question, triangle A is provided, and A part 1, draw the image of triangle A after reflection in the line x is equal to 4. So x is equal to 4 line, first of all we will draw, and this line, this is 4, so x is equal to 4 will be this line. So we can, after drawing this x is equal to 4 line, we can use tracing paper, and if we place here tracing paper and we draw coordinate axis, this is x-axis, and this is the triangle A, which we have to mirror this translation, this triangle, and this is x, basically x is equal to 4 line, and we are roughly tracing this as well. And after tracing this one, now we will be inverting. If we invert this like this one, so this will be mirror transformation about this line, x is equal to 4, and we can mark these 3 points of the triangle vertices. So these are the 3 points, and now we can draw these we can join these points to form the mirror triangle, which is this one. So this will be the required triangle. Draw the image of triangle A after rotation of 90 degree anti-clockwise about origin. So we have to rotate A. I'll be using tracing paper for this. Rotate A. We'll have to rotate A. So coordinate axis we can trace roughly over here, y-axis, and this one will be x-axis, and this will be the triangle A. Triangle also we have traced. This is the triangle. Now they're saying about origin, so we'll be placing pencil about this one, and this is, they are saying anti-clockwise. So anti-clockwise will be this side, anti-clockwise 90 degree, anti-clockwise 90 degree will be over here up to this one, and we can mark these points, this one, and these are the points which we have marked, and this will be rotation anti-clockwise 90 degree rotation anti-clockwise about the origin. This is almost done. Okay, so this is done. Now this is the second part we are done. Third part is draw the image of triangle A after translation by vector 1 and -5. So 1 unit will be x value, 1 unit right, and 5 units down because -5. So 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. So this point will move over here. Similarly, this is 2 units, so we can take second point. This corner will be moving here, and this is 1, 2, 3 units, so 1, 2, 3. So this point will be moving over here. This will be translation 1 and -5, so we can draw this triangle. This is translated triangle. This is translation of A. So this will be translation of A. Then B part, describe fully the single transformation that maps triangle A onto B. A onto B. And if you can see, this is A, this is B. So we have to basically check, this is reduced size of this one. So we'll have to join the corresponding vertices. This vertex we will join with this one, like this one, a little difference. So over here, if I'll erase and redraw accurately, so we can draw accurately over here. Then this corner, this vertex of the triangle, we have to join with this one. So this will be the, this point will be the center. This will be the point which we are looking for, and this coordinates of this point are 5 and 5. So 5 and 5 is the point, or in transformation we know it's reducing, and if you can see, this is 2 units and base of this is 1 unit, height is 1, 2, 3 units, and from this side is 1.5 unit, so it's reducing to half. So transformation we can describe here. This is basically enlargement with scale factor which is minus 1 by 2, with scale factor minus 1 by 2, because it is reducing half and it is on the other side. So this is minus 1 by 2, and then with about center 5 and 5, you can give coordinates of the center. Then they are saying find the matrix that represents the transformation part A2. Part A2 is this one. So anti-clockwise 90 degree anti-clockwise, we know matrix we are showing 0 0 over here and 1 and minus 1 for anti-clockwise rotation about the origin. D part, point P has coordinates 4 and 1. F is given, G is given in form of matrix, represent transformations. Find G of P. So G of P we have to find. This will be G transformation, which is 1 and 0 and 0 and 2. This will be applied on this one. 4 and 1 we can apply on it. So better to write this one on the other side, which we can write over here in form of matrix 4 and 1, and we can multiply this with this, and this will be resulting to 4 plus 0. So we'll write just 4, and the second row and first column will be 0 and 2. So this will be the answer. 4 and 2, we can write here 4 and 2. Find GF of P. So GF on P. So first we'll calculate G and F. G is this one. We'll write first this 1 0 0 2, and the second one is F, which is minus 1 0 0 and 1. We can write in matrix form like this one or in this. So when we multiply this with this, we'll get minus 1, and this will be 0 0. So minus 1 over here. The second column, first row, second column will be giving us 0, because 1 into 0 will be 0, 0 into 1 will be 0. So second member will be 0. Now second row will be multiplied with first column and we will get 0, and second row with second column will be resulting to 2. Now this one can be multiplied with P, which is 4 and 1. When we multiply this row with this column, we will get minus 4, and when we will multiply this with this, we will get 2. So coordinates will be minus 4 and 2. Find the matrix Q such that GQ of P is equal to P. It means G into Q is equal to identity matrix, right? So Q will be equal to G inverse. They are inverse to each other. That's why we are getting identity matrix. So inverse, how we can find? We can find inverse with the formula adjoint of G over G mod, and adjoint of G is given, G is this one, 1 0 0 2. So 1 G is, I will write here G 1 0 0 2. Adjoint of G will be changing position of these two. So 2 will be here, 1 will be here, and changing sign of this. So 0 0, there will be no effect of change of sign, and divided by mod of G will be this multiplied by this, which is 2, and plus this multiplied by this under root, so it will be 2. So final answer we can write 1 by 2 and 2 0 0 1. Question number 4. The diagram shows the graph. This is given for this range. This full page is for graph, and they have shown this graph. Now we'll be answering the questions on the next page. Is f of 1. f of 1, what we'll be doing, we'll be going to this one, x value 1, and we'll check value at the graph, which is minus 1.5. Y value will be minus 1.5. This one I'm putting cross over here, so we can answer here minus 1.5. Solve f of x is equal to 3. F of x is equal to 3 means y is equal to 3, and y is equal to 3. We can check y is equal to 3 will be this one. Y is equal to 3 will be this line, and this will be the point, and the coordinates of y, basically x value for this point will be minus 0.5. This minus 0.5 we can write over here, minus 0.5. C part, the equation f of x is equal to k has only one solution for this range. Write down the range of values of k for which this is possible. So if we check, minus 4 is this one. Below this point, if we draw any line lesser than minus 4, will be intersecting the curve at 3 points. So above minus 4, above this point will be only one solution. It will be intersecting at one point. So we will write k value greater than minus 4. So k value should be greater than minus 4. D part, by drawing a suitable straight line, solve the equation f of x is equal to x minus 5. So f of x is equal to x minus 5 line we will be drawing. F of x, I'll write here, f of x is equal to x minus 5. So minus 5 is the y-intercept. Y-intercept, so line is passing through this minus 5 point. And so if we check this equation, slope value is equal to 1. So rise is 1, run is also 1. From here, 1 point up, 1 point right. So this will be the second, 1 will be this one basically, 1 and 1. So this will be the point where we will be drawing, we'll be joining these 2 points and drawing the required line. This will be over here. So this is the line which they have asked us to draw, basically this question. By drawing suitable straight line, solve the equation this f of x is equal to x minus 5. Now we will be finding the points. These are the 3 solutions for this, 1, 2 and 3. If we check, x value for this one will be minus 2.2. So I will write here minus 2.2, and the second x value, this one will be minus 1.2. So we can write here minus 1.2. Similarly, third point is this one, which is 1.4. So I will write here 1.4. These are the 3 solutions. Then C part, draw a tangent to the graph of y is equal to f of x at the point x is equal to 1. So at x is equal to 1, we have to draw, this is x is equal to 1 point on the curve, and we have to draw a tangent at this point. Tangent at this point will be like this one. So we have to find the gradient of this, and we can take, like, if we extend further, this line will be joining at this point. We can take triangle like this one. This is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 and 7 units. Basically we can complete this triangle with the dotted line to show that how we have calculated gradient. We can draw this dotted triangle to show the triangle of the tangent. So this is the triangle which I have drawn for tangent. So rise of this one will be from this minus 6 to 1 will be 7 units rise, and run will be um, up to this one 1, and this is 1.5. So run will be 1.5. So 6 7 divided by 1.5, 7 divided by 1.5. So 7 divided by 1.5 we can calculate with the calculator. 7 divided by 1.5 will be equal to 4.6, which is 4.6, and we know this is negative because it's downward, right side is down, so I'll write minus 4.6. The same working we can show in this question, this part, E part, we can show working over here, which is minus 7 over 1.5 will be equal to minus 4.6. Answer we can copy here, minus 4.6. Question number 5. The diagram shows a cylindrical container used to serve coffee in a hotel, which is not to scale. Radius is 18 centimeter and height is 50. The container has a height of 50 and the radius 18. Calculate the volume of the cylinder that it rounds to this one. So we have to show that this is rounding to this at 3 significant figures. So basically volume of cylinder will be equal to pi r square into h. So this will be pi, r square will be 18 squared into h will be 50. So we can calculate this one. This will be pi into 18 squared into 50. This will be equal to 50893 and 0.8. So this can be rounded to approximately equal to 50900 centimeter cube. Second part, 30 liters of coffee are poured into a container. Work out the height h of the empty space of the container. Now container is of the same size which we have already seen. So we will be writing the formula for the volume. V is equal to pi r square into h, and we know volume is 30 liters. We will convert into centimeter cubes and multiply by 1000. So 30,000 centimeter cube. Pi into r squared will be 18 square, and h we have to calculate. So h will be equal to 30,000 divided by pi. We will shift this to other side, so this will go as denominator 18 squared, and after calculation 1 2 3 4 30,000 divided by pi multiply by 18 squared will be equal to 29.45. This is 29.47. This will be the height of this liquid, but we know the height is, total height is 50. So 50 minus 90, 29.47 will be equal to, we can write here 50 minus answer will be equal to 20.52, 20.52, and we can write answer 20.5. Third part, cups in the shape of hemisphere are filled with coffee from the container. The radius of the cup is 3.5, which is also not to scale. This diagram is not to scale. So work out the maximum number of these cups that can be completely filled from the 30 liters of coffee in container. So volume is given 4 by 3 pi r cube, which is 3.5 cube, and divided by 2 because hemisphere. So this is for complete sphere, we have to divide it by 2 so that we can get volume of hemisphere. And if we calculate this, 4 multiplied by 4 multiplied by pi into 3.5 cube and divided by 3 into 2, which is 6. So we can calculate this. This will be 89 point, this is equal to 89.7971. Now this is the volume of the cup, 30,000 centimeter cube, which is 30 liters. We will divide this by this 89.791. We will get answer. So 30,000 divided by answer will be equal to 334.0. 334.08. So answer will be 334 complete cups. B part, the hotel also uses glasses in the shape of cone. This is shape of cone. Capacity of each glass is 95 centimeter cube. Calculate the radius r and show that it rounds to 3.3 centimeter. Correct to one decimal place. The volume of the cone with radius r and height h is given. So volume, which is 95, so we will take volume is equal to 1 by 3 pi r square, because r we have to calculate, so r square into h, which is 8.4, which is given. So r we can calculate, r square will be equal to, we'll shift everything to other side, 95 into 3 this, and divided by pi into 88.4. So we can take root on both sides. So root of this one will be cancelling this. So r value, r will be equal to, calculation we'll solve with calculator, 95 into 3 divided by pi multiply by 8.4. So this will be answering to 3.28. 3.28. Calculate the curved surface area of the cone. The curved area A of the cone with radius r and slanting height A is equal to pi r l. Slanting height will be L. So area will be equal to pi r l. L we have to calculate separately. For calculation of L, we can use this one. This is 3.28, which we have calculated radius, and this is 8.4, and this side we can calculate by the help of Pythagoras theorem. This side square plus this side square under root will be hypotenuse. Basically we can take 8.4 squared. We can even write working for that one. So L will be equal to 8.4 squared plus 3.28 squared, and this will be root. So plus 3.28 squared will be equal to 9.017. This will be the value of L. Now we can replace in this equation. A is equal to pi, R will be 3.28, and L will be 9.017. If we calculate this value we already have on calculator, so we'll multiply this with 3.28 and multiply this with pi, and we will get answer 92.92, which is equal to 92.92, and we can round it to 93 centimeters square. Question number 6, expand the brackets and simplify. So we'll multiply 4 into 2 will be 8x plus 20 minus 15x plus 35. So we can write minus 7x minus 15 plus 8 will be minus 7x plus 55. 35 plus 20 will be 55. This will be our answer. And second part, so x minus 7 squared, we can write x minus 7 into x minus 7. This will be multiplied to x square minus 7x again. This multiply with this, then plus 49. This will be reducing to x square, and this will be minus 14x plus 49. B part, solve this, so we can multiply everything by 3. This will be 6x plus 15 is equal to minus 21. 6x is equal to minus 21 minus 15. 6x will be, this will be minus 36 and divided by this 6, so answer will be minus 6, we can write here. This will be basically, we have done some mistake. Yeah, mistake is when we multiply this by 3, this will remain as 2, it will not be changing to 6. So 2x is equal to this, so this divided by 2 will be equal to minus 18. So our answer will be minus 18. Second part, 4x plus 9 is equal to this, so we'll open the bracket. 4x plus 9 is equal to 6x and minus 21, and we can shift everything to this side. So 6x minus 4x and 9 plus 21, this will be 2x is equal to 30, so x is equal to 15. X is equal to 15, and this will be our answer. This third part is 3x square minus 1 is equal to 71. We can shift minus 1 also to this side. 3x square is equal to 74 plus 1, which is 75. So x square will be equal to 74 over 75 over 3, which is 25. Now we can take under root, will be equal to plus minus 5. So plus 5 and minus 5 will be the answer. Question number 7, the line joins the point this and this, A and B. Find the coordinates to the midpoint. So we'll add minus 3 plus 2 divided by 2, and 8 plus 2 plus minus 2 will be divided by 2. So this will be minus 1 by 2, and this will be 3, because this will be 6 by 2, which is 3. Our answer will be minus 1 by 2 and 3, or 0.5 you can write. B part, find the equation of the line through A and B. A and B are these 2 points, and give your answer in form y is equal to mx plus c, which is equation of line in slope intercept form. So we are using this, we need slope for that. So m will be equal to y2 minus y1 over x2 minus x1. We'll apply on this one. So minus 2 minus 8 over 2 minus minus 3, this will be equal to minus 10 over 5, which is equal to minus 2. So slope or gradient is minus 2. We can use formula y minus y1. We can use any of these 2 points. I'm using this first point. So y minus y1, which is 8, will be equal to m minus 2 into x minus x1, which is minus 3, so it will be plus 3 here. So open the brackets, y minus 8 is equal to minus 2x minus 6. We can shift to this side, y is equal to minus 2x, and minus 6 plus 8 will be plus 2. So y is equal to minus 2x plus 2. C part, another line is parallel to AB. Parallel to AB means having same gradient as this one. So m is equal to minus 2, and the point is this one. Again we'll apply the same formula, y minus y1, which is 7, into m is equal to m, which is minus 2, into x minus x1, which is 0. So y minus 7 is equal to minus 2x. So y is equal to minus 2x plus 7. Our answer will be y is equal to minus 2x plus 7. Now D part, find the equation of line perpendicular to AB. So for perpendicular line, we know that it will be reciprocal and change sign. So m will be equal to 1 by 2 plus 1 by 2, and we have to give in this format. Point is 1 5. Again we'll apply same formula. Y minus y1, which is 5, is equal to m, which is 1 by 2, into x minus x1, which is 1. Now we can open the bracket. Minus 5 is equal to 1 by 2, 1 by 2 into x minus 1. We can shift to this side. So 2y minus 10 is equal to x minus 1. Now we can rearrange. We can shift these to this side. So x minus 2y is equal to, sorry, not equal to, minus 1 plus 10. So minus 1 plus 10 is equal to 0. So x minus 2y is equal, x minus 2y plus 9 is equal to 0. So our answer will be x minus 2y plus 9 is equal to 0. Question number 8. This is bearing A, B, C are three towns. A, B, C are three towns. The bearing of B from A is 110, and bearing of C from B is 280. AC is 38 and AB is given 50. Find the bearing of A from B. So bearing of A from B. What we can do, we can extend this line. So if we extend this line, this will be 180. This is 110. This will also be up to this one will be 110, and this is 180. 180 will be this one. So 180 plus 110, we can write here 180 plus 110 is equal to 290 degrees. So we can write 290 degrees. Calculate the angle BAC. BAC, basically this angle is required. So to calculate this angle, we can apply sine formula. This length, we know this is 180 and this is 110. So 290 minus 280, this angle will be 10. So this angle is 10. Now we can use this angle and this length and find this, basically this angle we can find by sine rule. So we'll apply sine rule. 38, which is this length, 38 divided by sine 10. Sine 10 will be equal to 50 divided by sine C, this angle, sine of this angle. So sine C will be equal to 50 multiplied by sine 10 over 38, and C will be equal to sine inverse of 50 into sine 10 divided by 38, and we can use calculator for calculations. Inverse sine of 50 into sine of 10 divided by 38, and bracket will be closed, will be equal to 13.21. So this is equal to 13.21 is this angle, 13.21, and we can add 10 to this value, plus 10 will be equal to 23 point this. So 180 minus 23.21 will be equal to 180 minus answer will be equal to 156.8. So 156.8, 156.8 degrees. Third part, A road is built from A to join the straight road BC. From A to straight road BC, like this one. So this angle will be 90 degree. Calculate the shortest possible length of this new road. So we have to calculate this angle we can utilize. We need to find this length. We have this length, so opposite over hypotenuse will be sine. We can take this as x, so x over 38 is equal to sine of 13.21. X will be equal to 38 multiplied by sine of 13.21. We can calculate 38 multiplied by sine of 13.21 will be equal to 8.68 kilometers. B part, the town A has a rectangular park. So rectangle we can suppose like this. This is rectangular park. The length of the park is x, so x meters. The width of the park is 25 shorter than length, so x minus 25 will be the width. Area is given, so we have to show this. This width will be x minus 25 multiplied by x will be area, which is 2200. We can multiply x square minus 25x minus 2200 will be equal to 0, which is the required equation. Solve this equation. To solve this equation, we can have a value which is 1, b value which is minus 25. I'll be applying quadratic formula, and c value is equal to minus 2200 minus b plus minus b square minus 4ac over 2a. This will be for value of x, and we can replace values in brackets. Minus into minus 25, which is minus b value, plus minus b square means minus 25 squared, minus 4a is 1 and c is minus 2200, divided by 2a, which is 2 into 1. Now we can, rest of the calculations we can do with the calculator. First I'll calculate the plus value. Minus into minus 25. Basically first I'll take fraction, then I'll start minus into minus 25 and plus, then root of minus 25 whole square minus 4 into minus 2200 and divided by 2 will be equal to this one, which is 61. So for plus value it is 61, and if we change for minus value, we can change this plus to minus, and this will be value will be minus 36. So minus 36, these will be the answers. Question number 9. The nth term of the sequence is 8n minus 3. We have to write down the first two terms of the sequence. When n is equal to 1, we can replace here. So it will be 8 into 1 minus 3, which is 8 minus 3, which is 5. So answer will be 5. And n is equal to 2. 8 into 2 minus 3, which is 16, minus 3, which is equal to 13. So answer will be 5 and 13. Second part, show that the number 203 is not in sequence. So we will use this n term 8n minus 3, we will replace equal to 203 and check. If we are getting whole number, it means it will be there in that sequence, otherwise it will be not. So 8n is equal to 203 plus 3, which is equal to 206. So n is equal to 206 divided by 8, and if we calculate 206 divided by 8 will be equal to 25.75. 25.75. It means this is not in the sequence, so you can write here not in the sequence, not in the sequence. Find the nth term of these sequences. If we check, difference for these will be plus 6, and difference of this one is also plus 6 and plus 6 basically. So next term, nth term, we can write difference into n, and if we replace 1 we'll be getting 6, but we need 13, so plus 7. So this will be our formula, 6n plus 7 for this is the general formula of nth term. Now the second one, if we check the difference between 8 minus 4 will be 4, 14 minus 8 will be, difference will be 6, and difference between these two will be 8. Second order difference is same, which is 2. So if we check this, we'll be taking n square plus, we will be taking n plus 2 and check for this one. For first term it will be 1 square plus 1 plus 2, 4. For second, third and fourth term also we can check, this will be satisfying the formula, so you can write this as formula. C part, they are saying the second term of this sequence, they have given two blanks and 20 and 50. Second term of this sequence is 20 and third term is 50. For the rule for the next term in this sequence is subtract y, then multiply by 5. So if we take 20, so subtract y and multiply by 5, so we will get the next term, which is 50. So what we have done, you have utilized this term and applied the rule, and we got the next term. So we will find the value of y. This will be multiplied, 100 minus 5y is equal to 50. This implies 50 is equal to, this into this will be 100 minus 50 is equal to 5y. So 50 is equal to y, this one 5, and this will be y is equal to 10. This implies y is equal to 10. So this value we will be utilizing, and we can write x minus 10 into 5 is equal to 20. This will be applied on this. Suppose this is x term, so x minus 10 multiplied by 5 will be this one. We can find value of x. So x will minus 10 is equal to 20 by 5, which is equal to 4. So x is equal to 14. 10 plus 4 will equal to 14. So y is 10 and the first term will be 14. Hope you understood everything I have explained you in detail. And if you like the video and explanation, go and subscribe the video, and also don't forget to press bell icon button so that you will be getting more intimation. I'll be uploading explanation videos also. After covering past papers, I'll be uploading the explanation videos for particular topics. Thank you very much.